the thing that stands out to me most about the match was I thought we got collectively better in every facet of the game as the game went on, even though we started well. And I thought the guys did a really good job of keeping their focus and continuing to work on complete points from start to finish and stacking great plays and not letting anything get in the way of their focus for that. So I thought the guys did a really good job. I thought we passed the ball really well, and I thought Josh ran a great offense like he always does, and congratulations to him and eclipsing the 4,000. It's not surprising at all, and it seems like it's happened in a flash of or a blink of an eye. So great job by him. And, great night in the Pyramid, another great atmosphere in the Pyramid, good crowd. Second night on that floor, and then tonight we were able to put it in the replay system. So hopefully the experience in the building was something unique and significantly better than anything that our fans have seen in the past.
So you added the floor and the replay system. What's next? Are we eliminating kills and we're going to do points only on the box score? Or what's the next upgrade here?
No, that's it. That's it. We got them all in. I appreciate it. It took some time to get them in, but that's an incredible system. That I think there's some bugs to work out, but they literally installed it today, and it was training today and figuring it out on the fly. But I think we all at this. In all sports, you just want to get the call right, and it's happening so fast, and the calls are, a minute difference whether it's in or out, and it can have a big difference on the game. And I think it's exciting for the crowd too to get to see it up on the video board to make their own call. Hopefully there's nothing else coming because we have to make adjustments in all these things. So, but it was good. Great night in the Pyramid, and against a good Stanford team coming off two really good matches against BYU. So, I'm happy.
Josh, can you just reflect a little bit on the 4,000 assist mark? And it's sort of crazy, but I was just saying to JJ, it's like you guys are one way or another 2 months from now. Season's over and a really great senior class moving on, obviously. So can you reflect on the journey to get to 4,000 and how you're maybe feeling about seeing that end date a little bit more clearly?
Yeah, I mean, it just, I guess seeing the number kind of helps me reflect on the past players that I've had with or that I played with, as well as, being with Kyle and TJ who've put many balls away for me. As well as leaders that have come through this program like Taylor Gregory and Bryce Yold and Amir Lugo Rodriguez and all these guys that played a lot of minutes for the program while I was here, just to help with getting that number or increasing that amount. So it's a testament to all those people who kind of led the program before and put all those balls away. So,
Coach, Wes, actually for all the guys, a wave broke out tonight. You guys seen that before? How'd you guys feed off of that?
Yeah, I've seen it, but I haven't seen it in a college volleyball game on the West Coast. Yeah, we're usually it's usually a relaxed environment. I've seen it in some international matches. Coaching the national team, that's very common. They get themselves into a frenzy all around the world. So, no, it's like that's what I keep saying. The experience for everyone, not just the student athletes that are playing, the experience for everyone who's coming to the venue right now. It's a special time, and the good thing that comes from that is that you can tell how much they're enjoying it. And I love to look up there and see a big student section. That's something that's we're really proud of how that section's growing every night we play.
Josh obviously broke into the record books tonight. TJ's getting there too. He might get there tonight, 2 service aces away. You think he was a little anxious tonight? He had 5 service errors on the night.
What's the question for me?
No, for Coach. Sorry.
Oh, for me, yeah. Probably. There's no doubt. Who's he going to pass? Our coach, Scott? Yeah, I think he wants to do that and get it over with.
Scott was over there barking at it.
Yes. Scott was telling him his toss looked great. No, I guarantee there's not someone who's pulling for him more to get that record out of the way than Scott. There probably was. I want to finish it because he got off to such a great start serving the ball, and I think he pressed and hit it even a little bit harder and harder each time. But that will come, and it's rightfully so that it will come. And, we'll talk about it for a few seconds like we did with Josh's assist one, and we'll celebrate it for a second with TJ because it's just not that big of a deal right now. But let's not kid ourselves. Both these things that we're talking about, the assists for Josh and the service aces for TJ, when you look at the list of guys that he's climbing and passing, at some point, we'll take some time and really recognize it, and it will be something special that he remembers the rest of his life. But I know he has more on his mind than a service ace record right now.
For Jordan, you and I have talked before about how you guys focus on placement for serve receive and how you guys do focus on passing. Stanford is known for their good serve receive and passing, but you guys basically outpassed them tonight. What do you think was the difference there?
Well, for sure, our guys working on their service pressure. I mean, we work on it all the time. It's a big focus in our gym, and I want to give a shout out to Carlos and Ethan for coming in and hitting their serves and causing some stress on Stanford. And then when they cause some overpasses, then they come in and stick the ball. So the real big difference is what we focus on. It was more on us rather than what they were doing, and great communication from me and Alan going back and forth on where we want to set up on their servers and getting our guys in the right spots. So I think that was the real big difference there.
And then for Simone, I mean, you and Josh connected on something that I don't see very often. I could only dream to have done back when I played in high school. I call it a back three. It's that back shoot set. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Can you just talk about what has gone in through that connection between you and Josh?
Yeah, of course we work a lot on it in our practice gym, and it takes a lot of hours, and we've been hesitant to take it out, but today we did it, and I'm happy it turned out the way it did. So, yeah.
Jordan, can you just talk about what it's like, you and Josh obviously both being local guys, to play in front of a crowd like this, so close to where you grew up, and I know you've got always a big cheering section. What is that like? I mean, Coach has mentioned it that it's unique, but I've been covering the team, I think, 13 years now or something, and I've just never seen anything close. Like, you're just used to walking in and seeing 2,500 people in the pyramid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's great. We get to play in an environment where we get a lot of support, and that's going to be good for us down the line. And we get to play in an environment where it's super loud, and sometimes it gets a lot of emotion going. So we find ways to, calm that down, and we get to really embrace it and learn from those situations and how to just come out of that. So it's great. I mean, I feel like we all get a lot of support. We have that little corner. Me and Josh's family's a lot in the corner over there. I always ask the guys about like the week of like Monday. Hey, can I get your tickets? Can I get your tickets? And I usually end up with like 20 tickets, and I use all of them. So it's pretty amazing. Yeah.
Simone, you had a really solid offensive night, as did the entire team. In fact, the 655 attack percentage is a new record hitting percentage for a single match. What was clicking for you in particular?
I think there's a lot of credit to the passers, and just sticking the pass makes it a lot easier for Josh to run the offense, and then basically it's just slapping it down when Josh sits like that tonight. So a lot of credit to the passers and of course, to Josh.
Alan, I know you don't like to do a lot of reflecting mid-season, but to hear that you just, set a new program record for hitting percentage against the number 8 team in the country, all the stuff we're talking about, the milestones for the guys and the environment, how conscious are you of what a special period in the history of your program this is as the senior class's experience draws to an end?
Yeah, I'm very aware of it, as I think that most people would be. But I just think that, the longer I've done this, I also know the importance of staying in the moment, that sitting back and reflecting on it is not for now. And it doesn't help me as a coach motivate these guys to be better during the week, and it doesn't help me in a match. So the best thing, though, about this group in the moment. I think there's a lot of things you can look back and say are the best thing about them. But in the moment is their thirst to want to get better, their thirst to feel like there's still plenty of areas of the game that they can improve at. And it's not cliche when we say we want to get 1 or 2% better, and it's not driven only by the coaching staff. It's driven by these guys that they feel like there's some parts of their game. If you talk to each and every one of these guys on Monday, they're going to be able to give you 2 or 3 things. They're going to be their focus before the coaches have even spoke to them that they feel like they could have been better at tonight. And I think that's what separates them from a lot of groups, is that they avoid the noise. Like you're talking right now about a record-breaking night of hitting percentage or breaking individual records, and we see that as a group as noise that can only hurt us, not help us. And we talk about it is important. It's just not important right now. It will be important at a banquet. It'll be important at the end of the season. And it is really important in those moments. But right now it's not important. It's just noise. And we have to find a way to get a little bit better for when we play tomorrow night. And that's just, I would imagine if you talk to each guy, they would echo the same sentiment. And I really, more than any team I've ever been around, believe that that's really what's coming out of their heart, not just what's coming out of their mouth.